June 12th. Our democracy is deeply troubled, Peter Obi to Nigerians. Today is June 12, 2023, another day to mark the government of Abiola that was scuttled by the military under the nose of Babangida. Okay, and democracy, June 12th has become Democracy Day in Nigeria. I think it had also become a public holiday in honor of the death of democracy during Abiola time, and in honor of Abiola and his family as well, having won the election, but they refused, the military and especially the northern oligarchy refused to allow Abiola ascend the throne as at that time. Okay, so today now, June 12th, 2023, everybody, government functionaries celebrating the 2023 version of it again as Democracy Day, and Peter Obi is not exempted from this activity, and Peter Obi has, addressed Nigerians, has passed his own democracy message to let Nigerians know that Nigerian democracy is deeply in trouble as we speak. So let's see what he has to say. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the February 25 polls, Peter Obi, has joined Nigeria to celebrate Democracy Day. Okay. It has been reported that Nigeria will celebrate Democracy Day today, June 12, 2023, as usual. Okay. In commemoration of the annulled presidential election won by Chief MKO Abiola. In a Democracy Day message to Nigerians on Sunday, Peter Obi stated that the nation's democracy is deeply troubled while Nigerians' destiny remains uncertain and precarious, and that is true. And according to the former Anambra State Governor, Nigerians should use the commemoration of June 12 as an occasion to return to the true virtues of a truly democratic nation. Today is June 12th. June 12th marked in our dear country as Democracy Day. It is a historic day that deserves to be celebrated. On that day in 1993, we, the people of Nigeria, stated our unreserved preference for true democracy, though under military rule. We freely chose a transparent voting method. Our votes reflected our true choice as a people. Our choice on that day defied divisions of ethnicity, religion, and region. It is these qualities that added up to make up June 12 special in our search for true democracy. Our collective choice of late Chief MKO Abiola as a worthy leader for the nation was saluted by Nigerians and governments and peoples across the world. Therefore, June 12 underpins our long collective journey to nationhood as a true democracy. However, the current state of our politics tells a different story. Our democracy is deeply troubled while our nation's destiny remains uncertain and precarious. We remain a nation in search of solutions to too many basic problems. One of these is the search for a credible electoral system that would command the trust, confidence, and belief of all Nigerians, just like June 12 did. We should therefore use the commemoration of June 12 as an occasion to return to the true virtues of a truly democratic nation. We achieved that feature in June 12, 2023. In the spirit of June 12, therefore, we need to place an electoral system that commands the trust of the people. This is in recognition of the tenets and core values of democracy, which rests on respect for the wishes of the people as expressed in their ballots. Above all, government must respect and protect the institutions of the democratic state by respecting the social contract with the people by meeting their needs, obeying their wishes, and fulfilling the responsibilities of responsible governance as contained in the Constitution. A cardinal responsibility of government in this regard is respect for the rule of law. Regrettably, we are now in an era where these foundational pillars of democracy are undermined by prevalent impunity and pervasive violence and bloodletting. The trust deficit between the leaders and the Nigerians continues to expand. The deficit of trust and efficiency in our last election demonstrates this malady quite boldly. The challenge of June 12th and a dedicated democracy day is to inspire us to correct the errors of our recent elections. This is the surest way to restore the confidence of our people in the future of our nation and the promise of true democracy. I, however, urge us all not to lose faith in the inbuilt design of our democratic system to self-correct. Personally, I remain committed and convinced that a new Nigeria is possible. Our aspiration for a nation of equity, justice, security, and peace can hardly be utopia. We are a nation blessed richly with human and natural resources. What we lack are selfless leaders who are committed to national interest, sustainable development, and innovative thinking that offers every Nigerian, irrespective of ethnicity, religion, or social strata, the freedom of choice of abode and protection of lives, properties, and other liberties. These aspirations are real and achievable, and I hereby reiterate my promise to Nigerians that we will not relent in our fight to bring about a leadership that will accord them the priority they deserve. Let me therefore, on behalf of Labour Party and the obedient movement across the globe, wish all Nigerians a happy Democracy Day. This is a news coming from Peter Obi, celebrating the level, the Democracy Day, and also trying to talk to Nigerians. The rationale behind the Democracy Day, what happened in June 12, 1993 to Emeka Abiola, is exactly what is happening again in this 2023 presidential election. Okay, in the 1993, democracy was murdered by the then military government under General Ibrahim Babangida. Okay, and that is when everything about Nigeria started also continued nosing downwards. Now, I don't see any difference between what happened then and what is happening today under under Buhari's government and now Tinubu in power. Because how did Tinubu come to power? It was not true by it was not by it's not by true democracy. It was not by true democracy because we saw the amount of electoral violence that took place especially in Lagos, and how Tinubu and the INEC chairman murdered democracy by rigging the election in favor of APC and announcing somebody who obviously did not win the election to become the president of Nigeria today. And that is why Peter B is saying that our democracy is in distress and is in trouble in Nigeria, and we will continue to, work hard to make sure that we return to true democracy and to a Nigeria that we all hope to be. That is exactly what we should do today. We are waiting to see what will be the presidential address to Nigerians with respect to the Democracy Day. What will be the message of Tinubu to Nigerians? Because how did he get there? And like what somebody is saying, that no matter what he does in Nigeria to make peace, he must explain how he won the election. Because obviously, we see it's not about doing all sort of illegitimate things to win election, and then on getting to the seat, you want to start forming legit, hoping that Nigerians will forget what has happened. People died, people were maimed, people were injured in Lagos, property stolen, by Lagos touts under MC Oluomo, under the control of MC Oluomo, under the control of Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu, and under the watch of the Jagaban Tinubu himself, and again under the watch of APC. After APC 8 years of misrule from 2015 to date, they have entrenched another government that will be worse than Buhari's government. So no matter what they do, all those initial gragra, we know their intentions. It is a miracle on their turn to come and squander Nigerian resources and recover all the investments, all the money they have spent in politics over the years. That is exactly what they're coming to do. And then write their name in the Guinness Book of Record that they were once president, Nigeria's president and government office holders. Quite unfortunate for a nation like Nigeria. This is Democracy Day, and this is Peter Obi address to Nigerians, and let's see what will be Tinubu's address to Nigerians. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.